they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it and my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win.
This to happen today, so
yeah, it's if anybody doesn't know, it's single elimination. You win the first game, we're here all weekend. We lose, we go home. So
yep,
first game is very important.
Here's your Sioux City Metros.
do you think, partner?
We don't have any announcement for starters or anything like that. National anthem, I believe they play that at the first game of the day, and that's it for this tournament. So that's been played. And we are ready to go here. Looks like we're going to start off with Mann, Tucker, and Archer, a forward line. Throw a couple of defensemen out there, Neiman and Owenby, and we're going to get after it. Colin Patrick, our lone starter all season, set a team record for shutouts this year, and he's going to be in net.
So good to see Tyler Owenby back on the ice, Brett. Make a big difference in our D-core.
He's a definite offensive presence as well.
Considering he's 25% of it, so.
He is 25% of it. Face-off goes to the sideboards there. They're battling along the blue line there, trying to gain possession. Lincoln's going to take this one and bring it back to the far D. Trying to push that one up through the neutral zone left here. They get it in where Owenby takes over. We are playing on a college rink here, so there's extra space behind the nets. That one's shot on goal, and that's going to be a face-off to Lincoln's left. Face-off down there by Ransford. One, and Bricker shoots one. Glove down by the Lincoln goaltender.
Sioux City's first shot on goal.
That was our second. The first one was face-off.
That is true.
Technically.
Boy, we'll take those chances all day long, Brad.
Face-off again by Ransford here. He's looking to pull that one back, it looks like. Controlled by Lincoln and wrapped around the netting there. Over to the far boards. A couple of guys overskated, and Ransford mishandles. He's going to turn in the neutral zone and chip this one in. Looking to just get pucks deep and have a simple game plan here to start this one off. Lincoln's probably going to do the same. They're going to start feeling each other out for a while. Barner goes to rim that one out, and it gets hit in the referee's skate. So up to Frericks it comes. Frericks has space. He bounces one to Bricker. Bricker's got room up the right. Looking to backhand that one in. Doesn't get through. Ransford takes a shot on net, just wide there. Sioux City's defense is playing it safe to start this one. They're way back in the neutral area here. Letting the forwards stay up there, making sure nobody gets behind them. So Lincoln's going to bring this one in the right side there. Burge knocks it away from possession. Frericks takes over. Bounce pass around to Anderson here. Anderson on the near wall. Can't get that one out. Finally escapes the zone. Lincoln's going to take over possession here down in front of us. We're up high on this, so you're going to have a tough angle to look at this. Burge knocks it away to the sideboards. Just trying to get some time. Can't get it out of the zone here. Burge trying to chip one to himself. Doesn't get it through. Now it's back to Lincoln's possession. They're going to dump this one on net. Pushed aside is Colin Patrick there. Forced to make a save. Barner's going to chip that one up and out of the ice. Trying to get a forward line change there, and that one's going to go for icing.
Might be our bus.
Sioux City has parked their bus in the wrong spot, and it will need to be moved. So if any of you guys listening there in YouTube land know the bus driver, let him know. Face-off won by Sioux City. Back in the corner, it's Archer. Archer uses the ref as a screen, runs into himself. Lincoln with possession down low. Comes out to the point where the shot on net's blocked aside through traffic. Colin Patrick finding that one. Just making sure he has his stick down. Away comes Tucker with it. Tucker looking to play it to the middle to Archer, and they don't connect. On a good back check by Lincoln. Lincoln dumps it back in deep, trying to get a line change on their backside. Here comes Owenby with the wraparound to Neiman. Stuck in Neiman's feet. It looks like Sioux City's a little nervous here to start the game. Thinking about every stick handle that they do, trying not to make any mistakes. Colin Patrick just shucks that one aside and up into the netting, so we'll have a face-off to his right. Get 5 sets of fresh legs out there.
Yeah, sorry about the camera angles when the puck comes near side. It's kind of tough. We have to almost go straight up and down. So might be a little movement in the camera angles today, so I do apologize.
Face-off by Frericks down low. He's on his backhand. He's looking to pull that one to the side. He wins it to the side to Barner. Barner blocks the guy, leaves it for Ransford. Over to Bricker. Bricker in the middle, beats one guy, splits the D. He's in deep. He shoots 5-hole. Saved by the Lincoln goaltender. Rebound controlled by Ransford, then lost. Lincoln's able to play that one behind their net. Barner keeps that one in. Then he gets locked up with a guy at the blue line. They're able to keep Lincoln from entering the zone here, though. The blue line is the huge landmark that they want to use to determine possession here. So if they can keep Lincoln from dumping these pucks in or force them to dump and change, they're going to have a huge day here. Burge steps aside on one, hits Frericks. Frericks with the little backhand looking for Ransford, a little too far. He's out of juice, so he's going for a line change. Tap back here where Burge can't quite catch up to it, so we might have an icing, and we do. 13:21 left on the clock. It's 0-0 here in the first period. So we have played just under 4 minutes of this quarterfinal state championship game. Face off down low by Chase Mann. Omby stacked up behind him. Tucker to his right, Archer to his left. Controlled by Sioux City. It's Archer with the turn. Can't connect in the middle there. Trying to pass it over there to Neiman. Neiman on the point. He turns and decides to throw this one deep. We still have a delayed offside. Everyone tagging up there. Now they've tagged and they're able to forecheck. Little pass up to the near side here. Cut off by Chase Mann. Chase Mann's going to turn and play it up to Tucker. Tucker's trying to get through a guy in a race to the puck. The Lincoln guy's able to get body possession. It's Archer. Archer shoots one just off the pad of the goaltender there as he picks up the loose puck in front. Chase Mann down low on the turn. Looks like he's struggling. That might be a puddle of water down there as that puck was stuck. Shot to the net, sticked aside by the Lincoln goalie. Back to the point here. Neiman's able to keep this one deep. Bounce it off the boards to Archer. Archer loses it to Lincoln, and Lincoln's able to clear. That one's not going to make it the length of the ice as Omby's going to collect that one and bring it back. Circles the net, looking. Doesn't find a lane, so he's taking this himself all the way up through traffic. He finds one spot, then two. We need to make sure the defense don't get trapped down in the zone there too far. They've been caught this year and scored on, so that'll be something to look at. There's Ferks on the forecheck. Pass across. Puck takes a wild jump and goes over the Lincoln player's stick and dumped back in by Omby on the tag up, so there'll be no offsides. Ferks putting pressure on. Burge off the bench, able to play this one. He's got space. He's just content with tapping that one deep, letting Bricker go to work. They've got Lincoln pinned back in their own zone, so this is where you want them. You want them 200 feet from your goal, whether Lincoln has possession or not. This is a great shift by Sioux City, keeping them pinned down here, unable to make that breakout pass through the middle. They're finally able to work one up to the wing and across the middle and get a shot there. It's just wide as Burge is going to pick this up. 3-on-1 down here. 4-on-1 as Burge gives up possession of that puck in a 4-on-1. We had numbers there. We need to make quick passes on those. Now it's Archer with the turn. Find the open guys there, boys. That's on Tucker's backside, so he can't take it. Lincoln player turns with it. Drops one off, and that's got to be a too many men on the ice. He dropped to the player jumping the bench. No call there. No one even raised their arms over here. Everyone's calm today. Burge on the turn. Burge has space. He's looking up ice, looking for that bounce play off the glass. Caught by the defense, but it's out. So good zone clear by Sioux City there. Taken over by Archer, back to Barner. Quick pass to Archer. Hits Burge on the near side. Burge chips one up into the glove of Lincoln. So need to clean up these zone exits. Archer's going to take this one by himself up the right side. He's got space through a hook in front. And we don't have any extra traffic. Everyone skated by that one, looking for that rebound. No one home. So that's going to get skated out and dumped in offsides by Lincoln, so it's going to come all the way down.
Yeah, some good pressure there for Sioux City, Brett. We've talked about this before with the slow starts of Sioux City. We need to capitalize on some of these turnovers and get on the board early.
Face-off controlled by Lincoln, then taken over by Omby, dumped around. It's Drake Anderson on the hunt, far side. Anderson and Andre down in the corner battling for possession. Looks like Omby's taking a shift at forward on this line here. trying to give those two forward lines a little bit of a break there. Taken off the back of the net by Burge. Burge pins it for a second, then to Omby. He slaps it out to Anderson. Just over his stick. He collects. He's got a spot. Oh, he could have hit Andre coming there, and he decides to dump it in. Good job getting it deep by Sioux City now. They've put Lincoln on their heels behind their net 3 or 4 times already this period. 9:20 left in the first here, as we have very few whistles. Once Sioux City tags up here, they're back onside. They can press the forecheck. Back to Neiman. Neiman's got space. He's looking for Bricker. Bricker can't quite handle it in his skates, so he drops it back to Neiman across to Burge on this side. Burge has room. Over to Neiman. Looks like Lincoln's trying to play the trap, the 1-2-2 or the 3-2 trap. Not able to press there as Burge makes it all the way to the hash marks and can't quite get the shot off. Lincoln's going to try and get this one out. Frericks is hunting down the puck there in the offensive zone. Lincoln with the long bank pass. Burge is able to collect that one, and Burge has room here. He's got a guy, Frericks, and Frericks just angles his stick and lets it fly in the zone. Lincoln through center ice there. They've got space. They've got a 2-on-1 developing. Shot wide by Lincoln. Missed the net, and that's a breakout for Sioux City. It's Tucker. Tucker with space up the side. Top of the circle shot. Glove down. And still in the corner. Tucker's battling for it. He's got 2 guys on him. Archer comes in for help. Archer takes over. Then he loses it to Lincoln, and Lincoln throws it up the boards there. It looked like Burge was able to glove that one down before it hit anybody. Burge to Tucker. Tucker's got room. He cuts right. He's looking to pass left, and he's got a man in front. Chase Mann with a shot. Rebound! Oh, and just wide left on the rebound by Archer. Archer's trying to put the shoulder into number 23 and gain control of the puck. In comes Chase Mann. All 3 forwards here up against the near boards trying to keep it inside the blue line there. Chase Mann's going to skate out with it and drop it back to Omby. Omby up the side to Tucker, and Tucker just angles his stick to get that one in deep, so there's no icing, and that one goes into the netting. So it's going to come outside the blue line where he tipped it, and we'll have a face-off here. 7:27 left in this first period. 0-0 game so far. I would say 70% possession by Sioux City, but they haven't been able to capitalize on anything yet. Dumped in by Neiman. That's going to be onside. 2 forecheckers going in on that. Lincoln punches that one up and out behind the player, and it's going for icing. Going to bring it all the way back here by the goaltender.
How many viewers do we got today, Brett?
Well, we got Chandler Pithand. So
Chandler Pithand.
how many viewers do you need if you have Eddie and Chandler?
No, that's pretty much it. Sam Nelson, of course.
Heck yeah.
Mr. Reliable.
Well, some people are working and some people are watching. We mostly appreciate the ones watching. If you're working, at least I guess you can put your headphones on and listen. And that puck goes out of play up into the rafters, and we're going to have a face-off here to the right of the Lincoln goaltender. Actually, they're going to bring it back over to the left side here. Sioux City just running the 2 lines for the most part. They're bumping this the 3rd set of wingers in there every now and then with Omby centering them up, and they look anxious to play. They're all sitting on the boards over there. Everyone wants to get out for their next shift. Lincoln misses on the pass, and he regroups. It takes over. Neiman down on the poke check. Flies by. Taylor Frericks pins him. It's Frericks with the pin down there. Frericks trying to use his hand to pass it along. And then Frericks takes it up the side here. Frericks has space. Hits Bricker in the middle. That's Bricker across the red line, across the blue. Wide left. Just gets it poked away from his stick there, so he's going to have to regain possession down deep. Bricker tries to regain control. Then it's to Ransford behind the net. He gets pummeled from behind as he throws the pass out front, and it's Lincoln coming away with this one. Lincoln with some nifty moves there in the neutral zone, able to escape pressure and get one deep. Shot missed a 1.5 feet over the net there by Lincoln. Wrapped back around in the corner here. It's Omby with the puck. Omby chips one along, looking for Chase Mann. Now they're battling for possession in here. The defense just knocked that one out. Colin Patrick's able to reach out and cover that one up, get a stoppage of play here with 5:58 left in the first. No score in this game. And everyone is just super anxious in this place. You can just feel the nerves in this whole thing. Lincoln's nerves, the players' nerves on Sioux City's side, and the fans, everybody. It's pretty tense in here. So somebody's going to score and open things up here, and it might be Chase Mann here as he comes up across the blue line. He's got space. He's got a drop play to Tucker. Tucker runs out of room as he takes a body check from the Lincoln defense there. Archer takes it away from the corner. He was looking for Chase Mann out front on the little give and go play. They're still down there battling for possession. Playing patty cakes back and forth. No one can quite gain control of it. Now Sioux City does, and a shot into the chest protector of the Lincoln goaltender. That one's going to get chipped up ice. They're saying it was touched. It's just an excuse not to call an icing. Burge jumped up to get it but couldn't touch it. Pass by Barner, length of the ice here to Tucker, and he's just able to put a stick on that one to make sure it's not icing. He goes for a line change. Back over to Lincoln up the left side here. Lincoln with a drop play. Picked off. Up the right side here, it's Chase Mann. Chase Mann just dumps one in on net. He's going for a line change as well. Drake Anderson plays that in the corner. Colin Andre comes in to help, but they can't gain possession, so it's going to get chipped back in by Ownby. Ownby's directing traffic out there, making sure these guys get in on the forecheck. Ownby with the tip on it. Lincoln's unable to get it out. Now it's back to Barner. Barner's got space. He taps it across to his partner, Burge. Burge settles it. Moves it along to Archer. He can't handle the pass, so it comes back to Ownby. But Anderson's on sides, and he's not moving.
Yeah, in that situation, you got to move your feet.
This is a state tournament weekend. Midwest Hockey League Finals. You got to move those feet. You got to get back on side as quick as you can. Everything here is just ramped up a notch. Everything escalates, and you got to be ready for it. This is one of those things. The coaches always have those talks. You know, don't leave anything out there. All your energy every shift. So that's chipped back in by Lincoln. They go in on the press, put some heat on Neiman down there, but Bricker's able to skate away with this one. He curls around one. He outskates one up the left side. He's got space, takes a poke check, but gains control. Takes another check. Off the side, it's Bricker still with the puck out front. A shot and a miss. And a shot after the play by Ownby, and the net's off, so we're going to have a face-off here as Ransford went careening into a defenseman and pushed the net off. So Ransford usually takes these face-offs deep in the zone here, and they put Frericks, the larger frame body, in the middle there to box out the two guys from getting to the point. Sioux City wins it back to Ownby. Ownby with a shot. Blocked down by the Lincoln defense. It doesn't make it through, so no shot on goal. Ownby and Neiman are trying to collide there and make sure that Lincoln doesn't get through. Colin Patrick's going to protect the loose puck. Come on, boys. We hear you. Come on, boys. Chase Mann with the draw here, deep in the zone. Wins that one to Burge on the left wing. Burge chips it off the boards. It's out. Follows the play up. Chase Mann gets burnt on one, and it's coming back in. Barner puts a stick in the lane as Patrick has to make the shot. He makes the save on that. It's down in the corner. Barner gets control here. He taps it along. Hits Archer. The puck won't settle. Puck's still on its edge, so Archer just dumps it deep. Keeps control of his edges and gets down there without falling. Deep in the corner, Barner punches it along to Archer. Archer with a backspin move. Oh, tries to hit Tucker back door, and Tucker just tips it just wide. Terrific play. Barner to Archer to Tucker there. Almost capitalized on that one, and now Lincoln's going to come back the other way here. No call on the offsides. That one's going to leave the zone. On the back play by Lincoln, they were looking for that far defenseman who wasn't following. Lincoln's going to dump this far corner. Barner's going to turn with it, pick it up. He's going to switch sides, reverse fields over here to Tucker. Tucker's going to take it back behind the net. Back to Barner, back to Tucker with a hot pass up to the middle. That one's in Chase Mann's skates, so he's going to drop this one back to Burge. Sioux City just looking for a clean breakout. Can't get the puck to settle on a few of these. Burge up the left. Now slowly comes through the middle. Sidesteps one. No one wants to attack him, so he's just going to dump that one in. See if Tucker can put a little pressure on as they complete a line change there. Back over here where Frericks gets it with his skate, puts it back in the corner. 2 minutes left in this period. Still 0-0. They'd like to take it into the locker room with a 0-0 or at least a win on this one. They've had possession wins, so we'll see what happens here. Bricker with the puck. Bricker turns with it. Brings it back to the middle. It's Bricker over to Frericks. Frericks has it on the right wing. He's looking. He's got a shot. Puts it in front. Rebound. And that one's covered up after Bricker gets a stick on it. So the shots are at least 2-1 Sioux City, if not 3-1 Sioux City. And minute 44 left on this offensive zone faceoff here in the first period. We're going to bring out Anderson and Andre with Frericks at center, Ownby and Neiman on D. And that one comes back to the point where they're trying to get it out and they can't. So Frericks takes over. He's on his backhand. He gets wide of one guy looking to rip one. He rips it into the chest. And the Lincoln goalie's able to hold on with his glove after it bounces off his chest.
These two teams are pretty familiar with themselves, as we just played literally 6 days ago.
Yes.
Again, it's just, win every period. And I think Sioux City's done a good job this first period. Unfortunately, we don't have any goals in net to speak of that.
No, we do not. And there's Ownby on the poke check. He's able to keep this one deep. Minute 20 left in the period here. So Sioux City trying to keep everything at this end of the ice here. There's a big hit by Ransford, and Bricker's got the backhand. We got a lot of people yelling over here. I'm not sure. I know the young man got the wind knocked out of him there, but they blew the whistle when Sioux City had a scoring opportunity.
Right, and I think what they're saying is, if there's no penalty here, then why was the whistle blown? Because, yes, we don't want to see anybody injured and lay there too long, but if they don't have possession of it, that whistle shouldn't blow.
Yeah.
So we'll see here if they're going to call something now.
You don't want to blow the whistle when you've got a guy on a mini breakaway there.
No. Now, if it's your team that's down, yeah. Otherwise kids would be flopping all the time. Not to say that that's what this kid did by any means. He did get hit pretty good.
It was all shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all shoulder. No head contact. He just puts his shoulder right into him and follows through with the upward motion, and it's just one of those that you get hit right there in the chest area and it just doesn't feel too good. So
maybe the wind knocked out of you
we
too.
hope he's going to be okay. So we'll take a few minutes here and regroup before they figure out what they're going to do here. Put bodies back on the ice. A minute 15 left. I'm sure Coach Manel is figuring out his strategy to finish this last minute 15 strong. Make sure nothing comes back towards Colin Patrick. So they're going to take this gentleman off the ice as it's just near the period break, and the Zam's going to come on anyway. They'll check him out, make sure he's okay.
That's a good check. He has his head down. Good check, shoulder to shoulder.
We've got our official checker up here, Scott Patrick, letting us know,
He's
hey,
the,
that's a good check.
That's
Don't know.
the unofficial off-ice official.
Yeah, the unofficial
The unofficial off-ice official,
He's
Scott Patrick.
slash
Dr. Patrick.
Goaltending coach. So thank you, Scott, for that. We appreciate that, Dr. Patrick. And along comes Lincoln with the puck up the near side here. They've got it on the hash mark, and then Smith Archer steals it, goes for the drop move, and Lincoln takes it away. So Lincoln's dropped it across ice here. They've got a guy in a lane, knocked away by Cale Bricker or Chase Mann at the last minute. Up the side here, Lincoln's going to throw that one towards the net, through Ownby's legs and back over to Neiman. Neiman's unable to get control. Ownby pokes along. That one's out to Lincoln on the far point here. They throw a flutter puck towards the net there. That hits a hand. No hand pass as Sioux City was able to play that one. Moved along by Chase Mann. D to D by Lincoln. Lincoln's going to skate it up the right. Little backhand play to flip it along. Neiman to Ownby. Ownby's got a stretch play to Tucker. Tucker just puts a stick on it, getting it deep, and Archer's going to win the race there. Archer to, Tucker, and he's tripped by the goaltender. And this back referee saw the goaltender trip him, so that's going to be 2 minutes on the goalie. And not a smart move there, but
that's what we needed, though.
We were just looking for somebody to cheat here at the last minute and get a guy who was on the ice off the ice, so they'll pick someone from the ice as it's the letter of the law. When the goalie commits an infraction, the goalie doesn't go to the penalty box, but they can pick any player on the ice to serve the 2 minutes for the goaltender. So 5-on-4, Sioux City's first power play of the game with 17 seconds left in the first period here. Cale Bricker's set to take this draw. He's got Burge behind him. He's got Barner to his left, Ownby to his right, and Taylor Frericks is set up as the lone defenseman. We'll have a 17-second power play and then go to the break. Bricker wins that draw. Back to Burge. Burge cross ice to Frericks. Frericks misses the puck, skating backwards, loses it, and then Lincoln overskates it. It gets stuck in a snow pile by their bench, so we're going to have nothing here as the clock's going to run out. That'll be the horn. And that is the end of the first period, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this.
Are you any bit surprised with a 0 for Sioux City with the starts that we continually have? I mean,
I never expected Sioux City to score in the first period.
We're going to take this momentum. I think Sioux City owned that first period.
Yep.
Vast majority of the time was spent in Sioux City's offensive zone, so that's a good sign, Brett. And we just got to keep hammering that goaltender for Lincoln.
Yeah, I think they did pretty good.
What do you think, Jays? Do you want to take over here? You want to give us your thoughts on the first period?
So we're going to have a 17-minute Zamboni break here, and then we'll come out for the second period. And Sioux City will show you what they got as they took it a little bit easy on Lincoln that period, just kind of hanging back, letting them wear themselves out. And now,
hello,
for the full rest, they'll be ready to go. So we'll be back in a short 15 minutes or so. We are back for period 2 action. Midwest High School Hockey State Tournament, live from Ames, Iowa. Lincoln Junior Stars, the visitors in blue, against the Sioux City Metros, the home team, number 3 seed in white. The Sioux City Metros will be going from right to left this period, defending the right goal. And they will have 1:44 left on the power play as the Lincoln goaltender tripped up the Sioux City player by his net and had one of his line mates serve the penalty for him. So we have a clean sheet of ice here. There's not too much water left. Most of it's frozen, and we're going to have a power play. One by Sioux City down and below their net. Burge has control of it. Burge comes out, gives it on to Bricker. Bricker brings that one up the left side here. He's got space to skate. Couple of stick checks. Retains possession here. Burge on the scissor play. Burge skates down the half wall, just out of his reach, so now they're in their battle, and Barner comes away with it. He's doing the give and go to Omby. Omby's got it out front, throws it off the goal. Barner's stick gets wrapped around, and then we score! It's Tyler Omby with the goal. 1-0 Sioux City. Terrific play there in front as the boys crashed the net, took the defense out. So and that was all she wrote.
So as I said in the first period, were you a bit surprised with the 0 goals scored for Sioux City? And then now are you a bit surprised with a goal in the first 40 seconds?
Never surprised when they score in the second period there.
Not surprised there at all. Good goal by...
As Bricker came through and pushed one guy, Barner came through and took the other 2 out, and Omby was all alone there to tap that one by the goaltender. 1-0 Sioux City here in the start of the second period. That's a power play goal.
Now time to open up the floodgates, Brett.
Lincoln comes away with this one, punches it down deep below the net. Chase Mann boxes out his man, takes control of the puck, bounce pass to Archer. Archer's got it in the middle. Leaves it for Mann. Can't get around the Lincoln defender there. He's interfered with a little, so he's going to throw it across seam here, trying to find Tucker. They battle for it in the neutral zone. It's Tucker and Mann on the wall here, right in front of us. Lincoln gets control of that one, pushes it out to center ice to Omby. He's going to throw one in on net. Just blocked aside by the goaltender there. That's not a shot on goal as he missed the net on that. Back to Neiman, jumps over Neiman's stick. Neiman's going to get a slashing call there as he decides to slash the guy instead of skate and catch up to him. So, and that, I think he's going to want something like that back as he had another 60 feet to easily skate and catch the kid without having to slash him.
Yeah, unfortunate because he wasn't, the slash isn't intentional. He's going down to play the puck. He was trying to.
It's stick over stick, yes.
Right.
And so it's questionable at best, but good to keep this thing all clean here by the referees and call everything and anything. At this point in the game, Sioux City on their first penalty kill here. Barner boxes off the front there. Burge boxes off the lane pass. Keeping everything to the outside. Burge has got his stick on the ice, disrupt and play there. Ransford disrupt and play up high. Not letting anything through the high spot there. Shot in front, blocked aside there by Colin Patrick. Barner's going to knock that one aside with a skate. Back into the corner, Lincoln has possession. Bricker takes over. A little pivot turn, and he's able to throw that one down. It's going to be a high stick if Lincoln touches it again, or they're going to let their penalty time run out if they don't. So they have 3 options. Let your penalty time run out without touching it, and then touch it, or let Ransford come and get it.
And then play it, but you're giving it to him.
Or touch it yourself and have a whistle.
You're giving it to Sioux City in their offensive zone. So
he plays it, and then we're going to have a face-off for the high stick. So if you high stick it on your team, no one on your team can touch it a second time until the other team touches it. Shot by Barner towards the net. Puts it in there deep. Turnaround play. Oh, and Tucker turned it around looking for Archer out front, but Archer was hanging high as they're killing a penalty, so they weren't going to come in there and attack. Sioux City forces Lincoln to dump it deep here. Barner goes down in the corner there and just pushes that one along. He whiffs on the play, and then he gets his stick lifted on the next one, but Sioux City's keeping all these pucks to the outside so far. Everything's back to the outside and to the point, so nothing good there for Lincoln. Archer takes control. He's just going to skate this one all the way up the left side here. He's got space here. He keeps going. He takes the exact same slash that Neiman gave, no call. 36 seconds left in the Lincoln power play. And it's Archer with the big body check there, letting Bricker come and take possession of this puck. So Bricker trying to handle that one. Loses control a little bit, and back to Lincoln. Lincoln comes up the side here. Put it towards the middle. They're all alone there in the middle. Big save by Colin Patrick as Lincoln was on the doorstep there.
Wow, big save for Colin Patrick right there, Brett. Unbelievable.
Throws the left pad out there
Oh.
like he owns the place.
Well, I think he kind of does. Good for him. A heck of a stop.
One by Lincoln, shot into the shin pad of Ransford there. Back into the corner there, where Lincoln goes to battle for it. They're going to throw one out front blindly, and Bricker's going to take possession of that. Bricker crosses the blue line, passes across to Ransford. Ransford has room up the right side. They're back to full strength. Sioux City is 5-on-5, and Frericks just overskates that one. He doesn't see it in the slot there. He would have had an easy slam dunk there. Frericks leaves way for Omby. Omby taps along to Bricker. Bricker goes skate to stick and gets interfered with. No call.
Wow, that's a definite interference right there, Brett.
That was an interference for sure. And Ransford plays this one along to himself. Ransford's going to have room. Up to Archer. Archer loses the handle on a wobbly puck, and Lincoln's going to come away with it. It's Babe. Or Bobby. However you say that name. He's up with the shot and a pad save there. Bounce pass up here to Archer. Archer takes this one. Does a little drop step, crosses over with Tucker. They get a little confused, and they both go the same way. Oh, little knockdown play to Frericks. Frericks on his backhand. Cross ice pass to Ownby. Ownby can't get that one through as it's knocked down by the skate of the Lincoln defender, and that one's going to come all the way back here where Neiman's going to punch it. Can't keep it inside the zone, so it's Frericks throwing one to the net as Tucker tags up. Tucker in on the forecheck. Tucker gains control, throws it out front to Chase Mann. Chase Mann to Tucker with a drop play. And their third forward was Bricker coming off the bench. He couldn't get up there in the play. Backhanded in by Shermer. And Barner's going to take that one. Swing at it, misses the puck, and steps aside. They chip that one out of the zone. It's Chase Mann. Moves it along to Tucker. Chase Mann forechecking in there. He gains possession. He's got the puck now. Chase Mann behind the net. Gives it to Bricker. A little bit too hot. Now it comes out to the point where they're going to have to battle for it. 50-50 puck gets shot off the glass here. Neiman's going to take this one in turn. He's got plenty of space. Throws it back up the wall to Bricker. Bricker on the near wall. He looks like he's out of gas. Can't get his feet moving. Trying to get a line change there, I believe. It's a good time for a line change as Barner brings this one up the left side. Barner crosses left, goes around everybody, moves in the zone, drops pass it back to Ransford, then takes possession in the corner. It's Barner and Ransford down deep. Barner kicks it along to Drake Anderson. Anderson falls on the puck, and then it gets passed up here where Lincoln takes over. Barner just taps it back in the zone on the forecheck is Drake Anderson. Frericks misses on the poker there, and Barner's going to take that one, swing at it, and then he blocks it with his skates and gives it off there to Tucker. Tucker up to Frericks. Frericks chips it deep. Archer going around. Lincoln's goaltender stops it. He swings it around far wall. He did that very well the last time we played him. That Lincoln goaltender was active. And out in front with a big shot by Frericks. Blocked aside by the leg pad of the goaltender. What a terrific save by Lincoln there. Frericks moves it along to Tucker, tips it in deep, so no icing on the play. 10:24 left in the second period here. It's 1-0 Sioux City. That one leaves the zone to Burge. Burge sidesteps one, just taps it in. That one's offside still. Archer finally tags up there. So we have an onside play here. Lincoln trying to pass it out to Tucker. They give it away to Archer. Archer's got it as Tucker takes the hit, and that one's going to be a goal in front by Frericks. Oh my gosh. Lincoln just trying to play the body and forget the puck, and that's 2 goals right there. What's up, boys?
Wow.
So that is a Frericks goal off of a hit in front there. And amazing.
Wow. You know, I was just going to mention right before, Lincoln has caused a lot of unnecessary turnovers early in this second period, Brad. I don't know if you've obviously noticed it. I'm sure you have too, but just a lot of turnovers, like the high stick tip that went right back into our zone, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
They're starting to kind of play a little panicked here, so we got to capitalize on that right now.
It's the simple details you got to keep under control. There's Bricker on the forecheck. Bricker moving in, far corner. Forces Lincoln to swing it around. Hits the Zamboni stanchion. It's out in front. Chase Mann scores!
No goal. No goal.
No goal as the net went off.
No, that net, I think that's a good no call. I mean, I think that's a good call by the official. That net, in my eyes, I saw a net off goal.
Right.
So,
but in the rule book, if the net's off and it goes in the goal, if the net's coming off, they usually let it go. So instantaneous.
Boy, a 3-0 lead with 9:40 left would have been huge. Or as President Trump likes to say, huge. Right?
Huge. I'm watching the replay here. Well, the goalie kicks it off when he pushes away from the post there. Yep. So smart play by the Lincoln goaltender. Just when he sees a guy flying out there, just kick the post off there and no goal.
Ooh.
If you're a goalie out there watching this, that's what you want to do. Bricker comes away with this one, going in a 1-on-3, trying to split all three defensemen is Bricker, and he's got possession again here along the wall, taps it up to himself. He gets stick checked a couple times, and he still has control. Now it's knocked away by Lincoln. Lincoln's able to play it back and forth a couple times and skate it up the near side here. So Lincoln crossing up. They find a guy cutting the seam in the middle. Hit him with the pass, but Ownby is just able to take that scoring opportunity away there. Excuse me, Tucker rims that one up the wall here. Guys off the bench playing the puck. There were 6 guys. Now there's 6 guys on the ice still. And they get off.
1, 2, 3,
So
4,
one time they had 7, one time they had 6. No call. I guess if you're out there counting, you'd see that, but we saw it. So there's Frericks. Frericks shoots one. Ooh, knocked aside by number 27 from Lincoln. But then a nice poke check by Ownby breaks up that offensive play by Lincoln. So out comes Frericks. Frericks taps along, trying for the fancy little dump chip in. It doesn't work, so Topol comes away with that one. Topol's pass hits a skate in front and doesn't make it through. Lincoln's able to rim it around far side, and the other pass doesn't make it through. Hits Tucker's skate, so it's a 50-50 battle in the corner there. It's Frericks. Frericks and Ownby in the corner. Frericks is getting tackled. Little steamroller action. We're going to have a hand pass outside the zone as last touched the Lincoln player, and then the next pass play touched number 2 from Lincoln. So outside the zone comes the draw. It is 2-0 Sioux City. 8 minutes left in the second period. Well, Nate Lenzen, it's good to see you on the line there. Don't be watching that while you're driving. Shout out to Nate on Highway 20 there. Old Metro from back in the day. There's Chase Mann knocking that puck down. Goes along to the middle there where Archer's looking to get it. Lincoln takes over. Lincoln dumps it across the blue line. Burge gets possession. Burge for Sioux City. Going behind the net. Crosses the goal line. Comes out of front. Zigzagging across the ice. 60-foot pass to Archer. Archer can't control that one up there. And a little chip play by Lincoln is over everyone's head. Chase Mann on the back check. Just amazing hockey play by Chase Mann coming back and breaking up that Lincoln offensive zone play there. Barner was back on defense and didn't even have to do anything. The forwards are just helping out. There's Burge on the spin move. Burge reverses Fields over to Barner on the right D. He's got space on the right D, kicks it up to his skate, then gets pushed aside. Puck got caught in a little frozen spot there. It looks like puck wouldn't move along there, so maybe we need a... There it goes. Now the puck is flipped over onto the right side. You can see the frozen snowbank stuck to the puck there. So if it's laying on that side of the ice, it's freezing to the surface. Crazy play. Shout out to Marty Worden. Get it done. Row that boat, boys. The legs feed the wolf, and that's where we're at now, Marty. We are outskating these guys in every facet of the shift. The defense are outskating them. Great shot from the point by Barner there. Misses just wide. He was going for the tip. There's Andre on the forecheck. Anderson on the forecheck. Anderson's out there moving his feet. Back to Andre. Andre was going for the line change, can't keep it in. Now he's able to dump it in as they change personnel over here. 5-on-5 still with 6 minutes left in the second period. Dumped into Sioux City's end by Lincoln. Barner's going to rim that one around, looking for Ransford.
Too many men.
Too many men on the ice as Lincoln had 7 guys out there. Frericks with the big shot. Just blocker to side. Just barely caught by the tip of the blocker by Lincoln. Or that one was labeled top corner. Barner takes that one, taps one across. Gets blocked away by a Lincoln stick, and then Bricker gets it. Bricker overskates the play there. It's a 2-on-2 by Lincoln. Shot just around, and Frericks is able to tip that one. Back down in the corner, it's Lincoln. Lincoln pushes it out front. Barner wisely lifts the stick of the defender so he can't tip it in. And everyone on D pushes their guy aside as Colin Patrick covers up the shot from the point. Sioux City going to get a fresh line of bodies out here with 5:26 left in the second.
You know, some of those mistakes that Lincoln I was talking about earlier, Brett, Sioux City started to kind of do that too. Just creating some unnecessary turnovers. I don't know if it's late on shifts and guys are getting tired or what, but we got to watch out for those.
Caught by Lincoln there. And then the Lincoln goaltender decides to take his stick and ram it between the legs of Dason Tucker. That was gentlemanly of him. Face off to the right of Lincoln goaltender. 5 minutes left. Second period action. 2-0 Sioux City. Face off by Chase Mann. One back to Tucker. Shot by Neiman from the point. And they can't get a tip on it just in front. Looking to redirect that one. Face off again by Mann. Same position. Lincoln controls down below the goal line. Lincoln moves it up the left boards there. Sioux City's not forechecking. They're playing a little bit of a trap here with 4:45 left in the period. Puck goes down behind Sioux City's net. It's Neiman. Neiman with the play. Forehand pass out to Chase Mann. Chase Mann gives it to Archer. Archer gives way to Ownby. Ownby's got space. He takes about 60 feet, goes wide right, taps it along to Tucker. Tucker looking for the trailer and nobody's home. So Lincoln takes over. There's that's Glazier there. Glazier with the stick handles. Stick handles the puck out of his stick and then gets it back. Cross ice pass. Blocked aside by Neiman. Lincoln takes control again. Then picked off by Ransford. And we're going to have a penalty.
Going to get Frericks on a hook.
On Sioux City.
He let go, but it was just a little bit too late, Brett. It's our first penalty kill of the game, I believe, is it not?
It is not.
Did we have a kill earlier?
I don't know. Let's see that play again here. If we can take a look at it before.
Oh, so Frericks just pokes his stick up in there and then drops his stick. It wasn't even a penalty.
But if you can see, the body of the player did turn just enough to get that official to.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay right now.
Put his hand up.
Player spins around, so Frericks in the box. Sioux City's going to have to kill this one. It's Barner over to Burge. Burge just runs this one all the way down the rink here. 3:54 left in the second period. Sioux City killing this Lincoln power play off so far. That's 25 seconds into it, and Lincoln ices the puck.
On there.
So we'll have a shorthanded face-off down to Lincoln goaltender right here. See if we can't get a face-off win here and capitalize on maybe a shot real quick. Smith Archer on the draw. Wins it left. Nobody there to support. Puck comes out a little bit. Tucker on the hunt. Tucker with a good forecheck. Closes off the gap on the right side there. And the Sioux City defense collapse in the middle, don't allow a shot, so they force Lincoln wide. Outside the dots, there's a shot. 6 feet wide by Lincoln. It comes to the left point. Push down low, where Burge is going to steal this one, take over. Tries to clear the puck, and it's stopped by the Lincoln defense. And Lincoln scores a goal in tight there. Gets a healthy bounce off the Sioux City defense skates, and they put one by the goaltender. So 2-1 Sioux City, as Lincoln has cut this lead in half.
Time to go back to work, Brett. Do everything we were doing right in the first start of that second period. Just nothing hurt, really.
Yep, not slashing at people, not getting sticks up in the hands, and just out skating them. Making the quick, easy passes. There's a pass cut off by Bricker. Bricker steals that one, knocks it down there in front. Bricker turns with it. He's got room up the middle. Loses an edge, falls down. Lincoln takes over for a second, and then Frericks back to Bricker. Bricker around one, around two, he shoots into the midsection of the Lincoln goaltender, and we'll have a face-off. 2:56 left in the second period here, and we're going to be even strength 5-on-5. Ransford in the circle to take the draw. Neiman directly behind him, and Omby to the right point. Face-off win by Sioux City. Shot! And Frericks and Neiman couldn't decide who got it, and they both got in each other's way, and then Neiman clapped one off a stick up and out of play, so we'll face off in the same spot as it was out off the Lincoln stick. Ransford back in the circle. Frericks to the left. Neiman directly behind. Ransford wins the draw to the right point. Gives way to Neiman. Neiman with the puck. Just rags it down below the goal line there. It's Bricker. Bricker with the puck out front. He's got Frericks back door. Oh, and Frericks misses on the empty net. Back door. Puck's come across center. It's across the blue line. Lincoln skates it up the left side there. Drop pass off the boards. And there's Lincoln looking for the rebound there. Ransford takes control of it. Passes on up to Archer. Archer across center ice. Cuts right across the blue line. Spin move back to the inside. Still has control. It's Neiman up from the point. Throws one at a shin pad. And he knocks the guy down with that heavy shot. Neiman's going to drop one down low. 2 minutes left in the period here. So Archer takes over in the corner. Punches one out. It splits the D, and it's going to go the length of the ice down into Sioux City's defensive end there. Omby turns with it. Omby up through the middle. Crosses the blue line. Drops it off to Archer. Archer back down low to Omby, looking to start the cycle. He loses possession. It's going to come back to the point here. Jumps over Archer's stick. Archer's able to turn with that as he takes a right punch to the forehead there from the Lincoln player. Shot on net, glove down. As Barner, was that Tucker? Tucker put that one right in the goalie's mitt. So we'll have a face-off to the goalie's left with 1:34 left in the second period. Score is 2 for Sioux City, 1 for Lincoln. Play by Barner, taps it out across the blue line, looking for Archer. Archer moving in with Tucker supporting. Lincoln skates it up the left side, pass across the ice. That one goes past Burge and in deep behind the net. Barner off the back of the net, sidesteps the first forechecker, throws it out here in the middle of the ice, looking for Archer. That one's not going to be icing as the Lincoln defender slowed up. 1 minute left in the game, or period. Burge over to Barner. Barner's got space up this side. He takes a peek, crosses the red line and dumps it in. That one hits the Lincoln goaltender and goes into the corner, so Lincoln's going to pass that one cross ice. Looking for space over there. No room on the left as Burge takes over. Burge gets clipped from behind, and there's going to be a tripping call on that as the Lincoln player took his skates out with 35 seconds left in the second period. Sioux City's going to go on the power play as number 13 from Lincoln is in the box for tripping. So this face-off will come outside the blue line here to the neutral area. And Sioux City will have 35 seconds to work on dirty ice, and then we'll have a Zamboni. Face-off win by Bricker. Back to Frericks. Frericks turns behind the net. He's got space up the right side. Frericks cuts back to the middle. He's got Varner on his right, Bricker on his left. Frericks shoots and scores! Oh my gosh, he put the goalie to sleep. A little hypnotic stick handling to the right and throws it backside. Easy money on that one for Taylor Frericks. 3-1 Sioux City. That was nice.
Wow, great goal late in the second period.
That's a heavy release by Frericks there.
We'll take a goal at that point with 20 seconds left any day of the week, Brett.
I was watching him in practice yesterday, and his shot's about 15 miles an hour faster than everybody else's, just coming off the toe of that stick. 15 seconds left in the period. Bricker's going for that one. Shot from the point by Lincoln, blocked aside by the defense, kicked along by Neiman. Neiman pushes it into the corner, looking to run this clock out, and there's 4 seconds left. Neiman pushes it along. Lincoln's going to take one, throw it at the net. It's blocked away by Colin Patrick, the Sioux City goaltender, at the last second. And we're going to go into the second period intermission with a 2-goal lead. 3 for the Sioux City Metros, 1 for the Lincoln Stars.
Boy, did we need that late, Brett. Capitalize on that pump and pack power play.
Absolutely.
I guess maybe we didn't capitalize on it. I think Taylor Frericks capitalized on it.
Well, Taylor
that was a
Frericks
coast to coast.
just took that play off the face-off, went all the way around his own net.
He made these two guys miss here up on this first blue line, and then it was pretty much off to the races for him.
The only way that could have been better is if the two defensemen would have ran into each other.
Well, I'm not going to say. He's a right-handed shot. We know where he likes to shoot from. I guess if you're a defenseman and you've got a player like Frericks, they know who he is. They know that he's the team's leading scorer, I believe, isn't he? Yeah.
Whatever you say is true.
I think so.
If you're talking, I'm listening,
If you're a
buddy.
defenseman, you're going to take that right lane completely out of focus for him, because that's where he wants to shoot from. He wants to bring it in, come to the right side, shoot on that right side.
Well, look, the puck's only 3 inches across, so the minute you just roll up in the zone, and if that defenseman doesn't have his stick right in front of the puck,
absolutely,
then that puck's going to be released clean.
And on the flip side of that, I mean, if that was Kel Bricker coming up, you know which side he's going to want to shoot on. If you're a defenseman for the other team, you're going to do everything you can to push them as far to the outside on their respective side, whether they're righties or lefties. But boy, heck of a goal late there in the
There's nothing anybody could do on that.
period.
He skates right. The goalie's a little bit back in the net, and he fires that one in stride with a little snapper, and that's just one of those that comes off so quick, you just can't
right over
see
the
it.
shoulder.
Yeah.
He went far side.
Got to feel for the goaltenders like that. Keep it up, boys. We're going to run this Zamboni around the rink about 30 times, and we'll be back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a quick 2 periods so far. Sioux City's up 3-1 on the Lincoln Stars. This will be the start of the 3rd period here. And it will be 5-on-5 action as Taylor Frericks scored just a handful of seconds into the power play there to end the 2nd period. So Ransford to the right, Bricker to the left, Frericks in the circle, looking to take the draw. Frericks wins it back to Ransford. He leaves it for Omby. Omby's battling for it. On the Lincoln forecheck is a couple of guys there, and that dangerously to the side of the net, and Colin Patrick's going to cover that up as it took a bounce off the backboards and took a little pivot right towards that far post.
Yeah, Patrick wasn't too happy about that. He got a little bit of a slash from the Lincoln player. I don't know if it was before or after the whistle, but.
And now the Lincoln player's coming in to get a little talking to by the ref. So. Blocked down by Tucker. Pushed out away here. Lincoln up the wall there. Lincoln offsides. No call. On to Omby. Omby swats at it. Jumping puck. He can't get a handle on it, so it comes up the wall here where they're going to still battle for it, and Lincoln's able to push it deep again. Neiman rims it around there. Finds Archer on the wall. Archer takes this one off clean. Peels backwards away from pressure. Taps it up to Chase Mann. Chase Mann has a little bit of space. He backhands one into the zone. Knocked down by the Lincoln defense. And then shot around the half wall here where Lincoln's trying to escape. Kept in by Omby on the double tap there. Then number 9 from Lincoln comes up and pushes it all the way down the ice for an icing. So we'll have a face-off to the goaltender's left down in the Lincoln zone. 16:04 left in the 3rd.
Will take place tomorrow, about 10 minutes after the final part of our last game. Again, that's the 2020 Midwest High School Hockey League regular season award ceremony tomorrow after our final game.
Shot by Bricker off the face-off. Blocked aside by the goaltender into the far corner. Rebounds taken along by Bricker, then knocked away by Lincoln. Lincoln's got a 2-on-2. Shot in on net right away by Lincoln. Sioux City able to clear that one. Out of harm's way to the left wall. Played along by Lincoln, up the wall, looking to find their defense. Kicked along to the right point. Shot on net, blocked aside by the Frerick shin pad. Then Barner takes control in the corner. Barner skates it up the circle. Chips it high off the referee and out to Bricker. So Bricker's got space up the left side. He taps it off the wall to himself. Little self play. He's got a man in front. Can't find a lane right away. So Bricker shucking defenders there, trying to hold everyone off, and it comes up the left side here. This one's going to cross the blue line and go down for an icing. So we'll bring that all the way back to the Lincoln goaltender left. And we'll have a face-off with 15-16 left in the period. We're going to have the Chase Mann line out here. Dason Tucker. And that's Smith Archer. And Barner and Burge. Barner's going to back up and just poke check that one away from the offensive player. He knocks this one down with his hand. Kicks it along with his skate and then taps it around as he gets tripped up. No call on the play. Kicked down in front by Barner and then played to safety in the corner. That's Barner in the corner again. Taps that one. Oh, it just goes up and out of play as it's standing on edge. Up into the netting. So we're going to have a line change on offense and defense here. Get 5 new guys out. Have a face-off to the right of Colin Patrick, deep in the defensive zone. We're going to have the face-off to the left, even though it went behind the net to the right. So Frericks is going to try and push this one to the wall. He pushes it hard, but it's collected by the Lincoln defense, and then a shot on net just wide. Lincoln collects this on the near wall here. Up to the point. Shot from the point, blocked by Ransford's stick, then collected by Neiman. Neiman up the wall. He's got a 1-on-3 developing. See how many he can go through. He holds up, looking for help at the point, then dumps it deep on the backhand to Bricker. Bricker takes it off the wall with a little tap pass. Played along for Ransford. Ransford stops and leaves it along the far wall for Neiman. Oh my gosh, Neiman just can't hold on to that as Lincoln just forces their way out by pushing bodies. Shot by Frericks, wide left. Kept in the zone by Smith Archer. Then played along by the defense. Blocked down by Lincoln in front. Lincoln with the pass play near wall. They've got a clean route up this left side. Lincoln skates up the left side, goes around Ownby, passes to the middle. Hits the skate of the Lincoln player, and Tucker's able to take this one out. Oh, he can't quite get it. Tucker had the lane outside the zone and couldn't catch up. So Archer on the forecheck. Tucker on the near side, blocking the lane. Tapped along. Tucker's going to box 2 guys up. Doesn't let him enter the zone. Now played along where Lincoln enters the zone. Lincoln pushes to the middle for the one-timer. They miss just wide left. Played to safety by the forwards for Sioux City into the corner. Back in front of the net where Chase Mann takes a stick. Archer lifts a stick, and that net's going to be off by an inch or 2. So they're going to stop play and have a face-off here as that net wiggled loose. Sioux City will get a line change on the D. Barner and Burge are going to come out. They're going to move this puck to the right of Colin Patrick. It'll be Barner on the wall. Man in the circle, taking the face-off. 2 wingers and Burge clogging up the middle. They win it back to the corner where Barner takes over, taps along to the forward here, which is Archer. Archer gives the stretch pass to Tucker, and Tucker cuts back. He's got room, can't handle the puck, and the back check of Lincoln takes it away. Lincoln passes it across ice, goes skate to stick here on this one. Then the puck is played deep into the corner there by Sioux City. Sioux City takes it up the wall. Good puck protection by Smith Archer. Smith Archer skates right. Goes through 1, goes through 2. Can't bulldoze through the last guy. So that one's chipped back out by Lincoln. Chase Mann collects it, gives it to Barner back in the zone. Barner curls with it, comes up the right side here. Passes along to Tucker. Tucker's inside the zone. Drop pass to Barner and a shot. And that one's blocked aside by number 8, Dahlberg from Lincoln. It goes up into the netting, so we'll have a face-off deep inside the Lincoln zone with 12:38 left on the clock. 3-1 Sioux City. Easton Ransford in the circle. Bricker behind him to the right. It's taken by Bricker. Hits him in the skate so he can't collect and get a shot off. Bricker takes over on the play. Fergs exits the zone so everyone's onside. It's Bricker on the wall. Shoots. Oh, blocked down by the goal, then dropped. Bricker has control of his own rebound. Deep in the corner. He takes it out front and shoots off a shin pad there. Barner collects this one, taps it along to Bricker. Bricker takes a hard hit from behind into the wall. Ransford comes up and gives the guy a little shove. Tell him it's not okay. And Bricker's going to be fine on the play.
I'm not so sure that they, I guess I didn't see it. I have to go back and look at the replay. I'm not so sure that they called that until he was actually on the ground and Ransford came in.
Yeah, the back guy has it right here.
Oh, he did. Okay. Because he was, okay. Yep. 2 and a 10. Checking from behind just doesn't belong. I don't know when these kids are going to figure it out. You see the numbers.
Yep.
You don't hit them.
It's a tough play. Sioux City's done a pretty good job just playing the puck on those all season this year and been one of the lowest in the league for penalties. So they've been working on it. And there's Bricker with it. Barner's in front. Getting battled around there, looking to find some space. Barner taps it to Ownby. Ownby goes for the stuff play, and it's Bricker. Oh, he gets the rebound, and that one hits the left leg pad. So that one's back out in the circle. Bricker turns. He's pivoting, 2 and 10. He's got a space to shoot. Taps it along on the cycle, and it's back out to the point. Now it's left wing circle. And Fergs takes a shot off a skate, and that one's going to go outside the zone. And Burge is going to have to try and track that one down. It's going to go up into the netting. And we'll have a face-off here in the blue line.
Barner gives a little fist pump there.
As he was able to do the jump save and get that one out.
Get that puck. He was thinking, no souvenirs for you guys. No state hockey memorabilia for any of the fans here in Ames.
So face-off right in front of us. It's Ransford on the win, back to Neiman. Neiman's going to curl behind the net. Sioux City with the power play here. Smith Archer's going to pick that one up on the swing play. He comes across center ice, across the blue line, takes it wide right, gets forced into the boards off the puck, and Ransford collects the loose one there. I'm not sure why that wasn't a trip call, as that stick was inside Archer's skate there. Back out to the point here. It's Chase Mann. Chase Mann pokes along and loses it. So a 2-on-1 here developing by Lincoln. Taken away by Colby Neiman there. No chance for Lincoln. Now it's a 4-on-2, 5-on-2 if they can get it quick. Colby Neiman just holds up for a second, then throws one just randomly out there and nobody home. I'm not sure why no one was cutting across the ice, but we got fans yelling crazy stuff over here. So they're yelling at parents. You gotta love that. That's why I have a sticker on my cooler. Relax, it's just a game. Here's Bricker. Bricker splits one, splits two. Takes the hit in the middle. And he gets up with the puck. Bricker in front, shoots. Oh, and it's in the armpit of the Lincoln goaltender. Good play by Cale Bricker, keeping after that puck.
Oh, what a third period this kid's having, Brett. Unbelievable. Just relentless pursuit. Takes a check from behind, stays in the play.
He's
plays the
earning
power
every
play.
stitch on that C on the jersey.
I think absolutely. Lead by example. I think he picked up 3 of his last his own rebounds.
Yep. Puck down in the corner there. Oh, and somebody got slew-footed.
I think Ransford got
I
slew-footed.
think it was Ransford. As a guy kicked his heel from behind, took him out. He's shaking that heel and ankle a little bit there. Because Ransford fell on the puck, puck comes outside the zone for the face-off here. As Anderson will be to the right. Frericks will take the draw. Bricker to the left. Barner on right D. Burge on left D. That one goes up the left side there. Punched in by Lincoln across the line, then poked out by the Sioux City defense and picked up by Bricker. Bricker along with it. Gets poked by Lincoln. Now it's into the corner where Lincoln's going to take over and throw one up the wall looking for help there. They can't get it out, so Burge puts it back in deep and takes a check. Funny if you watch these officials, sometimes they're just watching the puck over here. Play by Barner, doesn't let his guy around him. Not sure what this call is going to be. That's a terrible call. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I had a feeling that
there's no play towards the puck in that situation. The guy just dumped it, and he was turning right anyway. And now the ref is coming up with an explanation about his stick was elevated sideways parallel to the ice, and I'm about to watch that replay.
I think it might have been that last little shove. I think the initial was fine. I think it was just right there at the end.
But you have to, if you're a hockey player, you know that if your stick isn't in that position to balance your body, you will fall down on your back. So you throw your stick and your arms out sometimes just for your balance point, and it has nothing to do with the other player. That's played along by Lincoln here. Number 18, Glazer, over to number 12 in the middle. Can't get a shot off, so it's chipped aside. Colby Neiman's going to punch that one all the way down the ice and ice it. As Sioux City's going to kill this penalty. 30 seconds of it anyway, and there's Archer on the hut. Nice little tap play by Lincoln. They move it ahead. Lincoln's got it on the near wall here. Backhand play looking for the far defenseman, and it just gets out of his reach, so it's going to come back outside into the neutral ice. Pass across by Lincoln. Played by the right point. Tip in front, just wide. Lincoln's starting to ramp this one up just a little bit. Sioux City's defense takes over and throws that one the length of the ice. 8:30 left in the period, and Neiman ices that one. So Ransford on the forecheck there. He's going to peel off as the puck comes up near side. Across the blue line. Cuts back to the middle. He still has it on his stick. Shot! Oh my gosh, what a nice play by the Lincoln forward. Going across green and shooting backwards. Saved by Colin Patrick.
Oh, big save there for
I think
Patrick.
he caught that with the hairs of his armpit. It was just under his glove there.
And he was just wise. He didn't know where it was at, so he kind of just froze.
He
waited for the whistle.
Yep.
He must have felt it down on his right side or something. Wow.
Yeah, I
good
think
stop.
It hit right in the armpit and fell down. It was a great save there, too. Good shot, good save. Play over to the corner by Lincoln. Lincoln's got it behind the net. They're on a power play. 35 seconds left on their power play. Lincoln plays it back around below. Nice little cut turn by Lincoln. Keeps control of the puck and back to the right point here. Pass along to the left point where Watson's going to shoot. Tip in front, just misses. Errant puck goes wide as Lincoln turns with it into the left circle. Back pass to the point. They're going for the tip in front. Got caught in a bunch of skates. Lincoln with control again. Top of the circle. Shot just wide left. 8 seconds left on the power play here to Lincoln. Shot in front. Left pad save. Another left pad save. As Colby Neiman has absolutely taken his guy out of the play. Barner's back out of the box onto the bench. Lincoln turns. They cross the blue line. They've got room. It's Lincoln on the left with a shot. Nice stick by Omby there. Blocks to the side. Gives way. Chase Mann takes it. Cuts across. Chase Mann high in the slot. He's got space. Gives it to Omby. Omby takes a shot just wide. Archer's going to pick that one up. Burge has it on the point. Burge shoots. Little wrist shot from Burge all the way into the goaltender's glove, and he's going to hold on. Face off with 7:07 left in the third to the right of the Lincoln goaltender, and Sioux City is up 3-1. Face off controlled by Lincoln, deep in their zone, passed along, cut off by Chase Mann, and just thrown back in down below the goal line. There's Tucker on the hunt. Tucker flushing him out the right side. Lincoln comes up the right, cuts left. Barner poke checks that one out of his way. And Archer's able to chip that one around the first guy, but can't get around the second guy, so he pushes it back in deep below the goal line where Barner takes over. Barner's going to rim one around here to Tucker. He chips it off the wall looking for Archer. Can't get him on the overlap there, so Lincoln takes control again. Lincoln with a little back play. Nice spin move back to his point. They're going D to D with this one. Trying to find that seam pass up the middle. They find the seam up the middle. Burge takes control, knocks it away, and Barner puts it to safety. So the forwards come in and put this one right back out in the neutral zone there. Barner puck protects that one, turns with it, gives it to Tucker. Tucker's got space. He curls with it, leaves it for Bricker. And they get two bunched up together and can't get a play going there. So Lincoln's going to cross over here, shoot one on net. Barner's going to take this puck. Little elbow to the face for his effort, and back into the corner. It's Frericks chipping it out to Bricker there. Bricker gives it to Ransford, who punches it along there for himself, and he can't catch up to it, so Lincoln turns. Nice stretch pass by Lincoln up here to the far side. BB 38. Bricker takes over on the errant play. Goes right, goes left. Can't get around the left side there as he's poked off the puck by number, looks like 14 from Lincoln, or 24. They're battling. It's Bricker with the puck. Bricker out of the corner, goes around one, backhand, hits a shin pad. Can't get that one through. 5:20 left in the third here. It's Barner crossing over. Rips a wrist shot, blocker to side. Burge takes a nice wrister down into the corner there to just keep play alive. Below the goal line on the half wall. Chase Mann with the puck, kicks it along to himself. Now it's back to the point. Barner keeps it in. He's still got it. He's going for the wrister. He was looking for Tucker far side for the tip in, and the goalie got his stick on it, put it out of play there. 5:02 left in the third. Mike Neiman with some coaching from the stands, letting them know that they should keep firing it, if you didn't hear that. So good words of advice to any hockey player. Just keep on firing it. Frericks wins the faceoff, fires one towards the net, covered by the Lincoln goaltender. Frericks in the circle, wins the faceoff to Omby. Omby can't get the shot off from pressure from 13. Sioux City turns with it again. Omby just taps it down low. Lincoln steals it and turns, comes up the middle of the ice where it's poked away by Omby. Then poked by Tucker, played in by Frericks, deep below the goal line. The Lincoln goalie's going to come rim it around here to number 13 from Lincoln. He turns up the wall, trying to find space, but pulls down Archer. And the Lincoln forward throws it cross ice there, trying to find a seam. Can't get through as Chase Mann and Colby Neiman cut that one off and put it back deep. 4:25 left in the third here, 3-1 Sioux City. Lincoln plays it along up the boards. Chip it off the glass high and hard, trying to find an escape from this zone pressure. And they can't, so loose puck in front. Chase Mann was looking to get a shot, couldn't get control, so now it's deep where Archer's going to push the guy out from behind the net. Lincoln's going to play it to the right side there. Colby Neiman intercepts, flushes it back down deep. It's below the goal line here. 13 again on the ice, getting plenty of ice time there is number 13 for Lincoln. He throws it far side towards the bench. trying to escape the zone. They still haven't brought it across the blue line yet. Here's Bricker's pressuring. Lincoln drops off. Then Bricker intercepts that pass for a second. Lincoln takes back over and throws one wide of the net. Neiman turns with it. Gives it to Bricker. Bricker on the pivot to himself. Has to throw a body to gain control there, and Chase Mann takes over. Back to Bricker. Poked away by Lincoln. Regathered by Bricker. He looks to be out of gas, so he's just going to dump that one in and try and get a line change there. They play it through the middle here. Barner doesn't engage as the guy starts skating sideways, lateral to the ice, so they throw one in front. Barner clears it to the corner. Now it's Archer. Archer's going to take the hit here, push this one along. Lincoln steals it, goes for the drop pass. Burge takes it away, and Burge has room. Burge is going to skate this one all the way up the right side. He gets poke check. There's Archer behind him. Archer with a shot low and into the glove there. So that was some good puck pursuit by Sioux City. So as Burge's attempt to go around was blocked aside, there was Archer to clean up the change in a nice support position right behind him and able to generate a shot on goal from that. So Sioux City or Lincoln has called a timeout, and we're going to have a 1 minute timeout here.
Yeah, the timeout was Lincoln. They've got to be, obviously, how much time was left, Brett?
I don't know.
Under 4 minutes?
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about
They've changed the clock here in the arena to a countdown for the timeout, so we don't know how much time's left.
But I think they're going to be thinking about a pulled goalie here. Maybe in another 30 seconds, 45 seconds being down 2 goals.
Right. Yeah, they should definitely get their goalie off the ice as soon as they cross the offensive blue line into Sioux City's end. So if they can get it down into Sioux City's end or with possession crossing the red line cleanly, they could pull their goalie. A lot of teams will want to make sure they've got full control of that puck in the offensive zone before they control the goalie's option to even come out. They force everything across the blue line, total control of the play, and then they'll pull the goalie. But this is a one and done situation, so you're already losing by 2 goals if you're Lincoln. There's only 2:54 on the clock. You have no options.
Yeah.
You have to get that goalie out of the net as soon as you cross center ice, or you don't have a prayer.
Yeah, under 3 minutes, so be looking for him.
Sioux City wins the faceoff back, but nobody behind there, so Lincoln's going to skate out with this. Barner poke checks that one. Then it gets pushed on towards the net where it's going to be blocked by Colin Patrick. It's Burge. Burge gives it to Ransford near wall. Ransford with the pivot escape move back to Barner. Barner changes direction over to Burge in the far corner, and he's just going to chip it outside the blue line there. So Lincoln's goalie still in the net as they make an errant pass, and it goes deep below their circles. Lincoln looking for the stretch play. Go around 1, they go around 2 on the wall. And then Burge picks it up and just bounces it off the wall, and it goes back deep. Lincoln's goalie's going to play one up the wall here where Archer's going to take over. Archer plays it back to Barner. Barner over to Burge. Burge back to Barner. Barner's got space here. He's going to throw one long to Tucker, where Tucker's just going to chip it deep, get it below the goal line. No harm, no foul. They're not going to make fancy plays now. They're just going to get pucks in deep and keep guys above it. Play one by Chase Mann as he turns in the circle. Can't get his backhand off. He's blocked aside. Archer dumped in front. No call there. As Lincoln crosses the line here, trying to do a little one-man show here from number 38. And taken away by Chase Mann and put out of harm's way back into the neutral ice area. So 1:30 left in this game. 3-1 lead by Sioux City. As Lincoln's going to get a shot on net from way outside the dots, 3 feet off the wall there. That's where the Sioux City defense wants all the shots to come from. 3 to 10 feet off the walls, steep angles, making sure their goaltender has an easy chance at those. So the Lincoln goalie is going to be on the end of the bench now, and they're going to bring 6 skaters out instead of 5 and a goalie. You can pull that goalie and put a skater out. Sioux City gains control of this along the wall here. Then Lincoln steals it back to Sioux City. Taylor Ferricks has it, and he turns. He's got room. They can't ice it because it's 5-on-5, even though Lincoln's got 6 because they pulled their goalie. So no free icings right now. 1 minute left in the game here. Hit attempt by Ransford. He misses on that one. Ransford collects it, knocks down. Ransford's got the puck. Cross ice to Bricker. He's got Bricker in the open. Bricker's going to skate around one. Pass it back to the middle, looking for Ransford on that one. Trying to be unselfish there. Bricker had a lane to shoot that one the whole way. Blocked up by Ownby here. They dump it in, and that's going to be offsides.
I think Ransford was looking for a hook there.
Yes,
on the
center lane drive, he was getting hooked, wasn't he?
tip attempt. Yeah, he was.
If you're Lincoln, that's what you do. You got to hook that guy going to the net. You don't want to give away those easy goals. They got 45 seconds left to score 2 to tie this up. It's been done. So if you're on a Lincoln bandwagon, keep your hopes up. Lincoln wins the draw, chips it in there. If you're a Lincoln fan, you want to put this one on net so you have an offensive zone face-off. You don't want to just pass it around. Lincoln pushes this one, trying to get it deep. Cut off by Ownby. He takes a hit to make a play. Keeps it alive in the neutral zone. Chase Mann knocks that one down. Trying to keep all pucks in front of him. Ownby with a good stick there. They bump it out, trying to get across the blue line here. Chase Mann pokes it to Tucker. Tucker's got a lane. And Tucker shoots for the empty net with 13 seconds left.
He had the opportunity to go up and over, too.
He could have flipped it. That would have been a nice little move. Lincoln with the puck, crossing the middle line.
Don't think it's going to matter, Brett.
Ownby's
His
going
time's
to
going
take
to
this
expire.
one, and Ownby throws it down one last time for the end of the game. And that's Sioux City with a huge victory, 3-1 over the Lincoln Stars here in Ames. Day 1 of the tournament. Very nice game for Sioux City. A little bit of a slow start, and then they picked up the tempo, put pucks behind the Lincoln defense, and took over the second period there. So
would you have expected anything else? A little bit of a slow start, you said?
that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles in this neck of the woods. So
obviously not everybody got the memo. USA Hockey sent that memo out. They didn't want anybody shaking hands this weekend. They wanted the fist bumps with gloves on. If you know, did you read that
these
email?
kids haven't listened. That email came out in 2006.
No.
Yeah. The email came in 2006 for the first time, and they said keep your gloves on and bump in the handshake lines, and that was a USA policy that they wanted implemented. So everyone forgot about it forever, so now they keep having to send these silly emails out because these kids weren't trained.
Obviously nobody got it. I got it,
They
but
weren't trained.
I'm not shaking hands with anybody. So
I'm shaking hands with everybody, but I've got this nice State Farm, one of our sponsors, hand sanitizer right in my pocket.
I'll take some of that.
So you just pull it out, a couple little squirts,
Squirts.
and it's
in there.
it's nice and
It is pretty nice.
it's nice and easy breezy, no smell. It's just pure rubbing alcohol, I do believe. I don't know what it is. Squirts out real
That's what
nice.
it smells like.
Kills everything. Kills except
So we're here for the weekend, folks. Make sure you tune in tomorrow.
okay, tune in tomorrow. And,
Game time is
Marty Worden, we rode that boat for you, buddy. Rode that boat.
game time will be tomorrow at 12:30. Sioux City moves on, and we will play the winner of this next game, Kansas City or Des Moines. So 12:30 tomorrow. Actually 12:30. Sunday will be a different time because of the setting the clocks ahead, but it's still
Tomorrow?
no tomorrow night.
At 2 a.m.
Sure.
Sunday morning.
So we're gonna lose an hour of drinking.
It's amazing how the bar industry controlled what time daylight savings changed. Go bar industry. Good job, guys.
All right. Well, with that,
We're out. Thank you for listening, and that was a 3-1 victory by Sioux City to start the tournament.